Picks up a pick to the right side. On the roll, Evan Batty to paint. Throws up the runner with the right hand. Clear out. Backs his way down. Spins. Head fake. Spins back. Goes back to his left. Fades. Fires. Oh, what a shot by Evan Batty. He drives in up top. Evan Batty. Fakes, drives against Coloco down the paint, sweeping hook shot up the window is up and good. And contact the block. Hammond driving down the paint, kick out right side. Evan wide open, fires a three. Right between the eyes from downtown. He's going to go down as one of the favorite Buffaloes of all time. Evan Batty's having a great late part of his senior season. Mom's here, by the way, joining us in the Buffalo Stampede. Roz Lewis here for a couple of minutes. How much fun has this been for you watching your son, the way his career is wrapping up?
This has been so much fun. The CU family, the school, the fans have all embraced us, and it's so important because he had a little bit of trials, but you made us feel loved and welcomed. I told the Buff Zone outside, never was there a better place for Evan than right here at CU.
And you know, the thing about it was, and everyone knows Evan's story by now, I mean, there was a tough end to his high school career, didn't get to play. Then he got to college and couldn't play his freshman season. It was not an easy transition to become a Buffalo.
It was not an easy transition, but you know, I made sure that he never really got down. I said, look, I was telling some folks outside, when he came back from the medical issue, you sitting here playing video games? No. We're going back to Colorado. We're going to figure this out because you are not going to sit on my couch and play video games. So you can do that. You can do schoolwork. And they really embraced us. Mindy, the coaches, the staff, all embraced us. Love it.
When you think about the way he's matured as a young man, Roz, I always say in my role, I get to see when they come in, you know, and they're 16, 17, 18-year-old boys, and they walk out as 21, 22-year-old men.
Yeah.
He has grown into a grown man, hasn't he?
Yeah. I cannot be more proud of the man he has become. And you know, this year has been challenging for him because he is the senior leader, a young team, but he embraced that. He loves them. He wants them to see and do what he knows and learns. So I am so proud of him being that senior leader. And I'm so proud of the man he is. I cannot believe, I'm so lucky. I am so grateful.
Now, I'd ask this, but I'm not going to insult you. I know where his positive attitude came from. Has he always been that way as a boy?
He has always been that way. I remember when he was in 3rd grade, and you know, he was a rambunctious little kid, and the teachers wanted to sit him down. I said, look, no. He came in this class a happy-lucky-go kid. He's going to leave a happy-lucky-go kid. Absolutely.
Well, there's a reason we love him. I think you can figure out why as well. By the way, here in Vegas, during the tournament, we caught up with some great Buff alums outside.
So I'm here at the Buffs Bash pregame. I've always been to these. Every time I'm down here, I try to make the Buffs pre-bash in Vegas and anywhere they have them around the Pac-12. I was a C Club board member for 18 years. I wanted to give something back to the organization. Obviously, as a former athlete, I think they're really important. But all alumni and C Club activities just make people feel like they're more involved. They like being a part of things. And things like this get people to rally and get them fired up for the competition.
I'm here to support the Buffs. My blood still bleeds black and gold and always will. The C Club keeps us connected to our lifeblood, which is the Buffs. But the other thing is to continue to provide support for the current athletes and the current staff. But it's events like this where you can reconnect with Buffs and still support the program. That's what brings us out to something like this.
Go Buffs! You know, having been a former Buff, you gotta come out and support the team. I love what Coach Boyle's doing. These kids are a special group. Should all be here and be able to come hang out with a bunch of Buffs before the game. The Alumni C Club to me is something that I've been a supporter for years. I'm an eternal member now. Former athletes should be able to gather, see each other. But at the end of the day, it's about camaraderie. It's about former athletes still supporting the program, and you can't ask for anything more when we get together. That's the best part.
Going to catch up with some Buffs alums. We continue with Evan Batty's mother, Roz Lewis, here for a couple of minutes talking about Evan and his transition. You know, the great Ryan Miller, who's a great offensive lineman for the Colorado Buffaloes, once told me he was 6'8", he was 300 and some pounds. He said, I was big when I was little. Was Evan always a big young man?
He was always a big young man. I used to travel a lot and travel with the kids, and they would always question me. Is he really under 2 so he can sit on your lap? Yes, he's under 2. He can sit on my lap. Always. He was always the biggest kid in his group and taking care of, looking out for the little ones.
That's awesome. Now, as big as he is, I talked to him about this one time. I said, you ever think about playing football? Is he ever a football guy or not?
I'm not a football person, and so I couldn't really put him there. But I have heard a lot of people say, we might not see him playing ball, but we might see him playing tight end somewhere.
I can see that. I did ask him if he gained your, inherited your dancing ability, because, you become famous, on Buff Nation back home.
He absolutely. So when he was younger, I used to take him with me salsa dancing.
Yeah.
He loves to dance, and I love nothing more than to see a big man light on his feet dancing, and he is that.
Well, you know, if we had more time, I'd dance with her right now, to be honest. Speaking of big man lighting their feet. Are you just relishing every moment down the stretch here?
Every moment. It is just so special. When we were at Colorado for this game with Arizona, I just was looking around and just being so grateful. And now it's the same way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a transition time for us, but it's been a wonderful ride with a great set of people.
Well, what are you going to do? And we hope this goes on, by the way, for a few more weeks. What are you going to do when he's not playing anymore?
I don't know. My friends ask me, so what are you going to do now? I don't know. I have to figure it out.
You know, it's fun. There's so much great atmosphere. The Buff family's here. Roz is here. Let's get a win.
Let's get a win.
All right, Roz
Go
Lewis.
Buffs.
Evan Batty's mom joining us here in the Stampede. We come back. We're going to talk with Jabari Walker's father, Samaki Walker, up next.